Hi guys, welcome to the Car Tech YouTube channel. In this video we're going to be looking at this Porsche Cayenne. It's a Porsche Cayenne 958, specifically how to diagnose and reset the ABS and PSM faults that you may be getting on the dashboard of your car, and even more specifically how to replace the ABS sensor in this car. So when it comes to tools that you're going to need, obviously you will need your jack and all of the instruments and the tools to actually take the wheel off the car. You will also need a Porsche diagnostic code reader with ABS capabilities. Now we highly recommend the iCarSoft POR version 2.0 kit. We'll get to this in a moment. You also need Allen keys. Now for the job, we think the 3/16, is that it? 3/16 will be suitable. A flathead screwdriver and a replacement part. The replacement sensor in this case costs £25. As you can see on the message center here, we've got a lot of different warnings popping up. I'll get to those in a moment, but we've got the ABS warning light, we've got the traction control warning light and the parking brake warning light. On the message center we've got PSM failure, ABS failure, chassis system fault, electric parking brake fault, start stop deactivated, steering fault lock. And we're going to be using the iCarSoft POR version 2.0, which I showed you earlier. Now this kit is available at Diagnostic World. It's www.diagnostic-world.com. I'm going to put the link to this kit in the description below this video. So yeah, it may be a little bit confusing to think that you've got lots of faults, but in reality it's probably only one fault which is causing this. So what we can do is, with this tool, it's plugged into the OBD2 port of this car, and this is really probably a mid-level Porsche diagnostic tool. You can get cheaper, you can get more expensive, but for the Porsche Cayenne and the systems which are installed into the Porsche Cayenne, this is the one I definitely recommend. So we're going to click into diagnostics. In fact, what I'm going to do first of all, you see how it's beeping every time I press a button? You can actually get rid of that. It just makes the whole experience a lot better. Right, so diagnostics, Porsche Cayenne. Just going to go through and select our vehicle, and we're going to select the ABS system, or the PSM system as it's also known. So manual, PSM, read DTCs. We've now got a lot of flashing because we're interrogating the ABS system, and we've got a 011B88 front left RPM sensor signal implausible. That voltage supply to hydraulic power unit, and again front left speed sensor electrical fault. So I'm fairly confident it's a problem. It generally is, 99 times out of 100 it's going to be a problem with an ABS sensor. If you're very unlucky, it may be a problem with an ABS pump or an ABS ECU or module. But as I say, 99 times out of 100 it's going to be an ABS sensor. So this is giving us the information that we need to say basically we need to put a new ABS sensor in the front of the vehicle. So let's go now and get the front wheel off, front left hand wheel, and see if we can get the ABS sensor out. Alright, so we've got the wheel off here. Now I'm going to show you what we're looking at. So we're looking at this cable here connects the ABS sensor and the brake pad sensor. So brake pad sensor comes down here into, this is the connection for this, and this is the lead for this. With regards to the ABS sensor, if you follow this cable around the back, you'll see this cable here, and we go right into this section here. So this is the connection for the ABS sensor. So we need to remove this, and then we'll see the ABS sensor. Okay, so with your flathead screwdriver, go in from the underside on an angle through this little hole right here, and just give it a bit of pressure, and you should hear a click, and then you'll be able to pull it out like that. So that's the connection. This is the actual ABS sensor. So this is what we need to remove now. So next you're going to take your Allen key and obviously slide it into the slot, and then it's a case of trying to just undo it from whatever angle is best. So I think this is probably going to be the easiest way. There we go. And once you've kind of loosened it, should be a lot easier. There we go, one screw removed. And we just really need to remove this ABS sensor. Sometimes it can be quite difficult depending on how long it's been in there. This one looks like it's coming out. Just sort of give it a bit of a pull. You can see it's coming out here. And there it is. Alright, so we're back in the car now. We have the tool plugged in again. The sensor has been installed into the car now, but this is the moment of truth now, because generally with an ABS sensor like this, once you start the car up and maybe start moving the wheels a little bit, this should actually just turn off. But let's see how it's going to work in this particular car. Well, in fact, there we go. So we've just started the car now, and all of the lights have gone off completely. So I think probably what's happened is the ECU module has actually accepted the new ABS sensor, and it's automatically turned off the lights because it no longer feels there's an issue. But what we can do is just double check and go in here. Now I suspect what you'll need to do is, once you've done this, once you've changed the sensor, you'll need to go back in and actually just erase the code. So that's come back on, that's fine, because we've gone back into the ABS system on the tool. So if we click read DTCs, they're probably still there, they are. We click on to clear DTCs, erasing, operation done. Okay, so we'll just go back, and once we come out of the ABS system, all lights have gone again. But if we go back in and read those codes, no fault code found. So that's excellent news. So that is a job well done, and it's all thanks really to the iCarSoft POR version 2.0, which has given us the information to say that it was a faulty ABS sensor, ordered the new ABS sensor, installed it, come back, cleared the codes. We now have no warning lights on the screen. So yeah, that's really good, really good. As I say, I'll put the link to this kit in the description below the video. It's Diagnostic World, really good for Porsche diagnostic tools. As I say, this is not the high-end kit, it's not the low-end kit either, but I think it's a kit which is best suited to the Porsche Cayenne, especially of this generation, because it's got lots of special service functions. It also has the update also carries the injector coating and ABS brake bleeding as well. So when you do an update, you'll also get those. Anyways, I'm rambling, so thanks for watching this car tech video. I hope it's been helpful, I hope it's been useful for you if you've got an ABS fault with your Cayenne.